Hello guys, in this video I would like to explain about plotting interactive plot for time series data in R and RStudio. Uh, okay, what does it mean by interactive plot? Sometimes you can have you can see this time series data on the screen, and this is average wheat price index from 1500 to 1869. And you can see detailed information about this data. This is very important data for statistical modeling, plotting, time series analysis, and so on. So you can see if you want to know about the detail about this data. So one of the famous data sets available online, and you can do some analysis or some want to practice for learning some techniques, time series analysis, maybe machine learning in the time series framework, and so on. So this data has been plotted like this, and it's just ignore about these, each point like with this color, this, and these lines. This data look like something here increasing, then there is stability, and then there is increasing, and then there is stability. So just look at this data, you can see. So maybe just ignore about these lines and these segments which I have created. You can plot, a trend line like this in this way, and that can be a trend line, but maybe ignore some of the important information. Like you can see here, that line is very close to these points, can be a good fit. And just look at this, the increasing trend, and then this is increasing trend, but this increasing trend is much higher here in this case, in the first case. In the second case, there is increasing trend, but that's not higher like this. And the third case, the increasing trend is much higher than the first one as well. That's really very steep line. You can see, and in the fourth segment there is a decreasing trend, you can see like this. So you can see you represent each segment with a very with a much better line for each segment, so that can be a better trend analysis in this case. And maybe you have data which have much more variation than this data. In that case, that's important to see such type of approaches which we call interactive plot. And of course, in this case, we are dealing with the time series data, so we can write a interactive plot for time series data in R and RStudio. So we will discuss about this, how we can create such type of plots in R. And remember that I already told you that I have started to share the code with you guys on the GitHub repository. So you can see the code, you can get the code just clicking the link given in the description of this video. Just click on the link and you will see the code. Maybe I don't know if you required if you will be asked to log into the GitHub, but you will see that code. You can copy from here and download from here, or copy from here and just use for your data. So first, let's see what is meant by interactive plot. For just look at the definition of the interactive plot. Okay, so this is an interactive plot for time series data as a dynamic visualization. So just look at this, that is dynamic visualization. It's much better than if you want to do this for only a single line, just past a single line to this data set as a whole. So that can be, you can see the dynamic that allows user to engage with the data directly. Just look at this definition is exactly like this, to engage with the data set. Look at this, and look at the third point and in the fourth point. So just you engaging with each segment of the data and not just a single line. Such as zooming, panning, hovering, or tooltips, selecting ranges. So this is one of them, which we have filtering and more, rather than just viewing a static image. Just look at this, the definition, very beautiful definition. Just look. So we can see that this is the definition, and you can see we are doing this selecting ranges and filtering, and this is not like just viewing a static image. So that's the definition of what is mean by interactive plot. And this is per time series data, so we are talking interactive plot per time series data in RStudio. So this is just about the theory, or you can say the what is mean by interactive plot with the example of this data. Now The question is how you can create such type of plots and using R in RStudio. So let's just go by just go directly to the RStudio and see how you can do such type of plots. This code is divided into various segments, and you will see different segments and which can do different tasks. The first thing is you need these libraries to plot this to create this plot. The interactive plot part-time series data. Just look at these libraries. So if you don't have, I have installed, so I can call these libraries only or load these libraries. This is the first segment. The second segment is read the data, or just of course we say read the data, read the average weight price data from the original source. So you can see this is the website. You can use this directly, copy this because this will be the same for you until here, because you can use this until here. This will be the same for you, so you can use this. You don't need to change. However, if the data is on your desktop and on your if the data is on your desktop, or you can say on your computer or your laptop, you can use like this command as well. I have downloaded this data, so I can use this command as well to read the data. However, you can just access data from online like this. The second is prepare the data. So this will prepare the data and do all the steps to make it data ready for to making the ggplot, interactive ggplot by using the ggplot library, ggplot function from ggplot2. And the last step is to plot the figure which you have created using ggplot function. In this case, build the ggplot object. So this will give you a ggplot object, and that will be assigned to G. And then okay, you can plot with this, and you can save this plot, gg save, and then this will be the name of the figure. With that, you are using just to save the png. You can save the tiff and other format as well. That's up to you. Plot is equal to G, that is the plot object. Just you need to mention that G which we have created here this one. So just give this, and this is the plot name, which the plot name which will be saved with this name. And then DPI, that's the most important thing in saving plots, because this is when you are submitting your research paper to the journal, they will ask you to provide figure with the high resolution that is at least 300 DPI. Okay, so width is this one, height is this one. This is up to you. If you want to do, you can do like this, no problem. Okay, so you can save this package, you can save this image, and then we can open that image. You can use for thesis, reports, technical reports, or paper, and other whatever you are writing, or you are just working on your article and so on. So now let's see and how this code work to create this nice plot. Remember that, okay, just close this because I have created already this one. Remember that again, this code is available, so you can just go and copy, and you can try with this data, just practice, and then you can use your own data just like this. Read the data from your desktop and then do the rest of the procedure. And remember that you need you need to make the segment by yourself like this one, okay? Because when you look at the data, you see, okay, there can be a segment for data. So this is the preparation of data, and this is period cuts here. So this is just cutting the data into various segments, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's up to you, and just look at your data, and you need to decide on the basis of data. Just look at my data. I can see that there are like this, and then there can be a cut here, and then a cut be here, again cut be here, and then a cut be here. So I can make this 4 segment from data, which can represent the data adequately. But your data, you can decide better about your data, that how much segments you can you create that better represent the data. Okay, now let's run this code and see how this work. Read the data from the original source from the website. Remember, I'm just doing this from online sources, and then this is just to temp file, and then okay, do this procedure because this is the downloading data, and I think I have done a video that how you can download data in or from online sources. So I will try to give the link in the to mention the link in the description. You can just go and click on the link how to download data using or. Okay, this is now downloading, just retrieving the data from this in the source. Okay, the data I have done. Now you can this command and you will see. And remember that if you have data on your computer, you can just use this single command. Okay, now prepare the data. This is now the preparation of the data for this plot. Okay, now you have done this, and now you can create a ggplot object using already know that ggplot. These are the aesthetic, which you can see data and then aesthetic, and then you can mention many things, sizes and then title, subtitle, and so on. Size, plot size, plot title size, bold, and this one, and then plot subtitle and this one, and the size is small. You can see 16 title, x6 is title, x6 text, and so on. You can do these things. You can change these things. You can play with these things. That's up to you, whatever you like. Okay, just click on this now, and that's created ggplot object for you. And now the fourth step. So that was, I think, the third. Okay, I think I will say first, data reading second, and data preparation third, and now ggplot is fourth. You can write here like one. I will just say one. Read this one. To read the data, so that can make easy for it that how many steps you need to do for this. 3, prepare the data. 4, build ggplot object, and the fifth is to plot this object. Just look at this. Oh, that's nice plot. Oh, this really nice plot. Look at this. Look at the plot. Wow. Okay, so this is now the very nice plot. This is now the title, with the large font size, and then the small, and you can see it price, and this is the year, the time, and just look at this, how much closely this, like this, and then the second, the third, and the fourth. If you plot the data with a single line, that may not represent adequately this data, and these are the legend mentions very clearly, very obviously. And in the next video, I will try to find, to mention the trend, or you can say the equation for each line, that you can see what is the value of the slope. Then you can see, because for slope values can be greater than this, and for this may be greater than all of them, and for this can be decreasing slope, with the negative sign. And the last step in this case is to save the plot. Just look at this. We can change, because this is already saved. So I will set time 500 dp. This one. Just look at this. These I explain all of these things, and dpi is just very important for search paper and this one. Okay, so just run this and you will see they are saving this plot. I think this will take some time. Look at this. Here it is mentioned that it's busy, so we can stop it, but let's. Okay, it's now finished. You can go to the. Okay. Okay, so this is now the plot. This was already saved, so I didn't want to override this one. So this is now time 500 dp, and just look at this. We have mentioned this one. This is the name of the file with which you save, and this is the the ggplot object which you want to save. This data you want to save in this name. So look at this in the png file, and now open it. You will see. Just look at this. A very nice plot we have created. Look. Okay, so this is this is you can say all about how to create interactive plot for time series data, and which is a dynamic analysis or presentation of the data with which which show you are engaged with the data at each point like this. So I think this is enough for today, and see you in the next video. Ciao.